Are you married to a narcissist? Behaviors shown in husbands abused by narcissistic wives. If you've clicked on this video, chances are you're either married to a narcissist or you know someone who is. It can be incredibly challenging to identify the warning signs of abuse when your partner is a skilled manipulator. In fact, their charisma might even deceive mental health professionals. The truth is, you are not alone in dealing with a narcissistic spouse, and today, I'm here to help you recognize the concerning behaviors that you or someone you know may be experiencing in their marriage. In order to evaluate the state of your marriage, having knowledge of the typical behaviors exhibited by spouses in your situation can be beneficial. Individuals who are married to narcissists commonly experience detrimental consequences due to their partner's continual absence of concern for them. Therefore, we will explore 10 traits of males who undergo narcissistic abuse while being married to narcissistic females. It's crucial to break the cycle of harm and prioritize building a joyful and fulfilling life for yourself. Let's begin. Number 1. Trapped in an unhappy marriage. When men are abused by their narcissistic wives, they often feel helpless and unable to get away from the situation on their own. You may feel trapped in your marriage because you can't seem to figure out how to handle your wife's antics. Because of this, it may be challenging to leave, even when the abuse has become intolerable. The difficulty of escaping a narcissistic wife is compounded by the fact that narcissistic wives frequently resort to manipulation strategies to maintain their position of dominance. It's possible that you're feeling hopeless and isolated right now. Number 2. Constantly cautious and watchful. Husbands in violent marriages with narcissistic spouses may display heightened vigilance and paranoia. The mental and emotional toll of constantly being on guard against attack might leave you feeling imprisoned in your own house. You should be able to relax in your own home without feeling like your safety is constantly at risk. Instead, the situation has evolved to one in which cautious word choice is required to avoid unwarranted conflict. 3. Surrendering to a spouse's demands. The standards and demands of a narcissistic wife can make cohabitation difficult and stressful. Trying not to make her mad can make you feel like you have to tiptoe around all the time. She may punish you severely by withholding her affection, threatening divorce, or ruining your finances if you disobey her instructions or go against her views. Living this way can be extremely stressful, and you may worry that you're losing your identity. Taking back control of your life might be difficult, but creating boundaries and being clear about your needs can help. 4. Trying to save their marriage by constantly satisfying their wife. It can feel like you're walking on eggshells all the time if you're married to a narcissistic lady. She may try to get you to focus solely on her by making it plain that everything else is secondary. The task is intimidating and overwhelming, and it may seem like no amount of effort will ever be sufficient. If you're trying to maintain your marriage, you may feel like you have to sacrifice everything for her happiness, even if it means putting your own needs or the needs of your children on the back burner. In an effort to win her approval, you could go to great lengths to fulfill her every request and shower her with expensive gifts. But you should never put another person's happiness ahead of your own. This is unacceptable. Having your own unique personality is essential. 5. Silent suffering. Abuse from a narcissistic woman might leave you feeling confused and alone. That's probably why you haven't been in touch with your loved ones lately. You feel like no one around you understands your marriage or your decision to stay together. It's vital to bear in mind that there is a way out of the difficulty of opening up, especially if you feel like you've been conditioned to keep things to yourself. Maintaining silence and harboring resentment will only make things worse, yet you should know that you are not alone in this. There are individuals who care about you and are willing to lend a hand. 6. Shouldering all the blame. When a man is married to a narcissist, he may start to blame himself for the couple's problems. It's easy to blame yourself if you think you're responsible for her bad behavior toward you. It's crucial that you understand this is never the case and that you are in no way culpable for her conduct. Narcissistic women are adept at deflecting responsibility and taking advantage of your vulnerability by blaming you or others. You should always seek help and support, and keep in mind that you do not deserve to be abused. Don't let your narcissistic wife's fabricated story make you feel bad about yourself. 7. Seek validation at all times. In a happy relationship, each partner naturally wants to feel accepted by the other. But in an unhealthy interaction, a continual desire can develop for the approval and admiration of a narcissistic partner. If you're in an abusive relationship, your partner may become the only person who can make you feel safe again. It's possible that you put your own needs last in favor of winning their acceptance. This type of codependency is challenging to overcome and must be recognized for what it is: an unhealthy coping mechanism. You might think your only option is to seek approval from your partner. 8. Separated from family and friends. Keeping in touch with loved ones while living with a narcissistic wife might be challenging. She may use her power and influence over you to make you believe that interacting with your loved ones will be detrimental to her. She may even lie to them about you, making it more difficult to enlist their help in a time of crisis. Isolation and loneliness can have a severe effect on one's mental health and well-being when they are cut off from their loved ones. It's healthy to reach out to people outside of your marriage for emotional support. Spending time with those dear to you can help reduce stress in your marriage and strengthen your connection to your partner. 9. Unhappy and struggling with low mood. You may be miserable and find it difficult to cope with life, as it is right now if your wife is abusive. It's possible that you'll get impatient or lose interest in activities that used to bring you joy. Given the tremendous pressure and anguish that accompany abuse, it is easy to comprehend all of this. A person's mental health might suffer a serious hit from living in perpetual denial and feeling trapped. 10. They're suffering in secret, struggling with alcohol and drug abuse, anxiety, depression, and even suicidal ideation. It can be alienating and draining to share a home with a narcissist. It's possible you're keeping your troubles to yourself because you fear no one would truly appreciate the gravity of the problem if they heard about it. What you're experiencing is abuse, and it's important to acknowledge the validity of your emotions. Silent suffering is prevalent, and it can lead to a host of problems like substance abuse, anxiety, depression, and even suicidal ideation if not addressed. Being in an abusive relationship for an extended period of time can make escape more challenging. Know that you are not alone if you are suffering from narcissistic abuse. Although getting out of a controlling relationship isn't easy, it's important to keep in mind that support is there if you need it. You have the ability to take charge of your life and ensure that you are not a victim of abuse. It's important to keep in mind that you have a life apart from the narcissist in your life, even though it may feel like your world revolves around them. You deserve to find joy and satisfaction in life, and you have valuable desires, objectives, and interests. Despite the narcissist's actions, you should continue to pursue happiness. It's important to reach out for support from people you care about, whether that's friends, family, or a therapist. It's okay to reach out for help. Nobody should have to bear this burden alone. Always remember that you have the ability to make a better future for yourself and that you deserve to be treated with respect and care. There's no time like the present to start making the changes in your life that will bring you the joy and health you deserve. Remember to take care of yourself by making use of the tools at your disposal. Although getting sober can be difficult, the rewards of a happier, healthier life are well worth the effort. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. Give the video a thumbs up if you found it helpful, and sign up for our channel if you enjoyed it. Please accept my gratitude.
So everyone, thank you for joining me on this important topic today. The behavior shown in husbands abused by narcissistic wives. And if you are watching this video, you are probably dealing with a situation that is incredibly difficult to manage. It's important to remember that you are not alone in the struggle, and there are steps you can take to begin to identify the warning signs of abuse. So let's summarize today's video. Firstly, you may feel trapped in an unhappy marriage because you don't know how to handle your wife's antics. You may feel helpless and unable to get away from the situation on your own. Narcissistic wives can be skilled manipulators, making it even more challenging to live when the abuse has become intolerable. Husbands in violent marriages with narcissistic wives may display heightened vigilance and paranoia. You may constantly feel like you are walking on eggshells, with the mental and emotional toll making a significant toll on your well-being. In order to avoid conflict, husbands may surrender to all of their partner's demands. This can create a stressful and difficult living environment where it feels like you can't take control of your life. However, creating boundaries and being clear about your needs can help you take back control. In an effort to save their marriage, husbands may try to constantly satisfy their wives' every need, even if it means putting their own needs or the needs of their children on the back burner. It's important to remember that you should never put someone else's happiness ahead of your own. Abuse from a narcissistic woman can make you feel alone and confused. That's why it's important to seek support from loved ones and mental health care professionals. Keeping everything to yourself and harboring resentment will only make the situation worse. The thing is, when a man is married to a narcissist, he may start to shoulder all the blame for the couple's problem. You may feel like you're responsible for your partner's bad behavior, but it's important to remember that narcissistic women are adept at deflecting responsibility. In unhealthy relationships, a constant desire for your partner's approval can develop, so it's important to identify codependent behaviors and recognize that you deserve acceptance from someone who treats you with respect. Narcissistic wives might isolate their partner from family and friends, making it difficult to seek emotional support from those who care about them. Spending time with loved ones outside of your marriage can reduce stress and strengthen your connection to your partner. All in all, living with an abusive partner can take a severe toll on one's mental health and well-being. You may find it difficult to cope with life as it is right now, leading to substance abuse, anxiety, depression, and even suicidal ideation. It's vital to break the cycle of harm and prioritize building a joy and fulfilling life for yourself. It's important to remember that you have a life apart from the narcissist in your life, and you deserve to find joy and satisfaction in your life. Reach out for support from people you care about and continue to pursue happiness. Thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to share your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Remember, you deserve to be treated with respect and care, and there is a way out of any abusive situation. So until next time, have a nice day.